The race for California governor is still wide open, even after the California Democratic Party convention this past weekend. The top candidates are in a virtual dead heat with one another, with no one having a clear lead. Today, former Secretary of Health and Human Services and California Attorney General Xavier Becerra stopped by Fresno for a town hall for high school students. I sat down with him ahead of the event to talk about the status of his campaign as the race heats up. In a crowded field to replace current Governor Gavin Newsom as he terms out, Xavier Becerra is hoping voters are paying attention to him.
When it comes time to solve these really major crises that we face in California, you want someone who knows how to get things done.
Becerra is a former LA area congressman and former California Attorney General. He then worked as the Health and Human Services Secretary under President Joe Biden. All the experience he's touting to voters as they try to make a decision come June 2nd.
I'm the only candidate who's actually balanced a budget that's larger than the budget of the state of California.
Becerra is fresh off this past weekend's California Democratic Party convention. While no candidate received enough votes from delegates to secure an official party endorsement, Becerra says he's happy with the momentum from the meeting.
All of us have these next few weeks to really try to make the case. I made a case at the convention. I came out in the top 3. I'm going to continue to build on that because I think there is something that people want that I can offer.
A candidate needs 60% of the delegates' votes to get an endorsement. Becerra got the 3rd most votes behind Congressman Eric Swalwell and former state comptroller Betty Yee. Despite that, recent polling from the Public Policy Institute of California shows there's still no clear front runner in the race, with the top 5 candidates all within a of one another. According to that poll, Becerra is polling at or below 5%. We asked him about the impacts of so many candidates, including himself, staying in the race.
Do you think it's possible that we could have 2 Republicans on the ballot after the June primary?
Well, first, I think it's healthy that we have good candidates and people have choices. We've seen elections where we have very few choices and folks are not happy. I'm certainly, as a Democrat, very interested in making sure a good Democrat or 2 good Democrats make it into the November runoff. And so I'll work very, very hard to make sure that I'm one of those 2.
And we will continue to track the race for California governor, and you can follow along on our website, yourcentralvalley.com.